Today Archangel Michael has an urgent warning about that car parked near your house. He says if you ignore this spiritual alert, you'll remain under secret surveillance that could drain your energy for months, a spiritual monitoring system that tracks awakening souls like yourself. This is not meant to make you afraid, but to open your eyes to what's really happening around you. Even though the car looks ordinary, remember that spiritual forces use everyday objects to watch chosen people. Believe that this message comes at this exact moment, because you're finally ready to see the truth. And know that by watching this video, you are already beginning to break free from their spiritual observation system. Your spiritual awareness matters more than you realize. Archangel Michael wants you to know about a spiritual surveillance network operating around your home right now. This isn't just about noticing a parked car. It's about recognizing the spiritual monitoring system attached to it before tonight, when these entities report back to their controllers. This warning acts as a divine scrambler that disrupts their ability to read your energy patterns clearly. The next few minutes will create a protective interference field that makes your spiritual activities invisible to their monitoring equipment, breaking the surveillance chain that has been tracking your awakening progress. That car represents more than a simple parking choice. It's an anchor point for spiritual beings who have been studying your routines, energy levels, and spiritual practices to find the best moments to interfere with your growth. This important surveillance alert is one of many Archangel Michael wants to share with you about spiritual threats. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive these divine warnings before dark entities can complete their monitoring plans. Your spiritual safety depends on staying informed about these hidden operations. Like this video now is your spiritual signature that you're awake and aware of what's really happening around you. You've been feeling watched lately, and your instincts are absolutely correct. You've always noticed things that others miss and trusted your gut feelings when something felt off. Your spiritual awareness shows your true nature, and it has caught the attention of both light and dark forces. You've sensed strange energy around that car and felt uncomfortable walking past it. Your ability to pick up on hidden spiritual activity and stay alert to danger has made you someone the angels watch over with special protection. You've been quietly developing spiritual senses that most people ignore, but the invisible realms have been taking notice of your growing awareness all along. Because of your expanding spiritual consciousness, Archangel Michael has personally identified you as someone under spiritual surveillance. He has seen how your light grows brighter each day, and how your awareness keeps expanding despite attempts to distract you. He is deeply concerned about the monitoring system targeting you. He wants to step in personally to break their surveillance. Now, guided by divine protection and seeing the spiritual nets being cast around your energy, Archangel Michael is ready to create powerful interference around you today. Your spiritual development has progressed faster than these entities expected, and now they're working overtime to track your every spiritual move and find ways to slow down your awakening. A spiritual surveillance operation far more sophisticated than simple observation is running from that parked car near your house. These entities use physical vehicles as anchor points to attach their monitoring equipment to the material world, gradually mapping your energy patterns and spiritual routines to predict when you'll be most vulnerable to attack. They study when you meditate, pray, or do spiritual work to find the perfect moments to send interference. These negative forces want to catalog your spiritual growth patterns because they fear how quickly your consciousness is expanding and affecting others around you. They've been building a detailed profile of your spiritual activities, noting when your energy is highest so they can plan disruption tactics. This warning from Archangel Michael creates an immediate spiritual scrambling field that makes their surveillance equipment malfunction and give false readings. It wraps divine static around your entire energy signature, making you spiritually invisible to their monitoring systems. The car may seem harmless, but it represents a sophisticated spiritual reconnaissance mission designed to map your soul's development and find ways to interfere with your divine purpose. Archangel Michael's surveillance alerts must reach other awakening souls being monitored right now. Immediately share this warning with at least 3 spiritually aware friends who may have noticed unusual cars or felt watched recently. Each person who misses this protection remains under spiritual observation without knowing their privacy has been invaded. Your share could be the divine intervention someone desperately needs to break free from spiritual surveillance that's been draining their energy for weeks or months. By watching this message completely before nightfall, you activate Michael's spiritual interference system around your property. His divine energy immediately starts scrambling the surveillance signals, making your spiritual signature appear fuzzy and unreadable to monitoring equipment. You'll likely notice the car disappearing within days or new people appearing in it, as the original entities abandon their post due to signal interference. Guardian angels will begin patrolling around your home, their presence creating additional static that makes surveillance impossible. Your energy field becomes wrapped in divine camouflage that hides your spiritual activities from unwanted observation. Think of this as spiritual noise canceling technology being installed around your entire living space, creating a zone where your consciousness can expand without being tracked or mapped by negative forces. Your meditation and spiritual practices will feel more peaceful and private from tonight forward. This protection arrives precisely when their surveillance was about to intensify into active interference with your spiritual work. Archangel Michael has recognized your critical role in intensify into active interference with your spiritual work. Archangel Michael has recognized your critical role in intensify into active interference with your spiritual work. The global awakening happening right now. He knows you're being watched because your spiritual influence is growing beyond what these entities expected. He wants to make sure nothing interferes with your soul mission during this important time. He celebrates how you've stayed committed to your spiritual growth despite feeling monitored and observed. This surveillance disruption is clear proof that angels are actively protecting your spiritual development, not just watching from afar. This warning shows how much your consciousness expansion matters in the bigger spiritual war between light and dark forces. The fact that negative entities are spending resources to monitor you personally means your light work has greater impact than you currently understand. Your awakening is connected to helping others break free from spiritual control systems. And this protection ensures you can do that work without interference. As Michael's protective interference flows around your property, consider sending energy back through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the thanks button appearing now. This exchange of energy strengthens the surveillance blocking field and helps extend this spiritual privacy protection to others being monitored. Complete the energy circuit to maximize your spiritual invisibility shield. As you accept this spiritual protection, think about the strange feelings you've had lately about being watched. Remember the unexplained fatigue you felt after spending time outside near that car. Think about dreams where you felt followed or observed by unseen forces. This protection explains all those experiences. They were your spiritual senses detecting the surveillance operation. Your discomfort and unease were absolutely justified. Something has been studying your patterns and routines. The feeling that someone was tracking your spiritual activities was completely accurate. Your intuition picked up on the monitoring before your logical mind could understand what was happening. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to continue receiving vital spiritual surveillance alerts. Michael notices those who take these hidden threats seriously. Then tell us what spiritual protection you need most by commenting shield for home energy protection, cloak for personal invisibility from spiritual monitoring, or sweep to clear existing surveillance from your spiritual space completely. Imagine tonight as you look toward that car, feeling Archangel Michael standing beside you with his protective power. As you focus on the vehicle, see brilliant white light forming a dome over your entire property. Feel a gentle tingling sensation spreading across your skin as this interference field activates and locks into place. Your spiritual energy becomes completely invisible to monitoring equipment with each breath, creating a barrier that surveillance cannot penetrate. Notice how your breathing becomes calmer and more relaxed as this sacred protection settles around your home. Every inhale pulls in more divine static that scrambles their signals, while every exhale pushes away any lingering surveillance energy trying to attach to you. This spiritual cloaking feels like a warm blanket of privacy wrapping around you, making your spiritual activities completely invisible to unwanted observers. Some people report seeing the monitoring car leave within hours of this visualization, confirming the surveillance has been successfully disrupted. This protection also enhances your spiritual development in powerful new ways. It creates a private sanctuary where your consciousness can expand without outside interference. It opens safe channels for receiving divine guidance without spiritual eavesdropping. Whether you want to develop psychic abilities, communicate with your guides, or practice advanced meditation techniques, this spiritual privacy shield allows your soul to explore its highest potential without being monitored. In the coming weeks, you'll notice deeper spiritual experiences, clearer intuitive messages, and a stronger connection to your divine purpose, now that surveillance interference has been removed from your energy field. So as you go about your evening, understand this is more than just information about a parked car. It's divine intervention arriving exactly when spiritual surveillance was about to intensify around your growing awareness. This protection confirms that when you trust your spiritual instincts, heavenly forces respond with real help. Welcome this spiritual privacy shield with gratitude and confidence. As the surveillance breaks down, your spiritual gifts will flourish in ways you haven't experienced before. This moment proves you have an important mission that requires divine protection from interference. Your spiritual development matters enough to warrant personal intervention from Archangel Michael himself. This critical surveillance alert from Archangel Michael cannot wait another day, especially tonight when these monitoring entities report their findings to higher dark authorities. The protection being activated creates permanent spiritual interference that surveillance cannot overcome. Full awareness of this message disrupts their monitoring system immediately, before they can complete their spiritual profile of your awakening. Progress. The scrambling field works best when you understand the complete situation. Breaking free from spiritual surveillance means experiencing true spiritual privacy for the first time in months. Many people report the mysterious cars disappearing within 48 hours of receiving this protection, along with dramatic improvements in their meditation quality and spiritual clarity. This divine interference breaks patterns of energy drain and spiritual fatigue that may have been caused by constant monitoring without your knowledge. The relief people feel once surveillance ends is often immediate and profound. The divine static of Michael's protection stays permanently active around those who accept it, creating a spiritual privacy field that extends beyond just this situation and makes future surveillance attempts impossible. This invisible shield becomes a permanent feature of your spiritual security system. Thousands have secured their spiritual privacy through energy contributions of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your support joins theirs in maintaining the surveillance, blocking network protecting our entire awakening community. Every donation strengthens the collective interference field and ensures these vital privacy warnings continue reaching souls under spiritual observation. You're part of a growing movement of protected light workers developing freely. Archangel Michael is establishing your spiritual privacy perimeter right now. Don't spend another day under unwanted surveillance. Subscribe, share, and claim your divine right to spiritual privacy. Blessings to those who break free from monitoring tonight.